What's going on, guys? What is happening? I know I haven't come on sooner. But man, I need to rest. I haven't even had a chance to do anything, to be fair. Really, Monday's the day that I'm going to be like resetting my body clock and try and catch as much sleep as I physically can. Because the week ahead, boy, boy. What's going on? What is happening, everyone? Let me just sort something out. What's good? What's good? Ross, what's happening? Donatello. Let me just get this sorted out. Here we go. Discord is attached to the top. All right, who's coming to the room? Daniel, the pale blue dot. Nice one, bro. How you doing? Tony, what's good? Buy the market dip dojo for Dodge. Okay, Kenobi, what's happening? Oh man, what the? What, man? Yes, guys, look, it's fine. Bitcoin's not dumping. It's testing its 200-day, which it hasn't done in a very long time, guys. We need this to happen. Excuse me. Look, we need this to happen, guys. And what do we know? It's a fast move. It's a sharp move. All right? You only start worrying when the 50-day and the 200 start to converge together. All right? That's when you start worrying. But it's a fast move. And what have we got? We got New York coming. What is Monday? Monday is the false move week beginning. All right? I'm glad it's happened. You know? This is an opportunity to reset everything. You know? This is how it works. I mean, this live is going to be a short stream, okay? Because I then need to go put some things to bed as such, so I'll be needing my computer. But I wanted to get on just to grab the New York Open as such. You know? What's happening, everyone? What's good? Who got wiped? Eric, how we doing? What's good, Chuck G? What's happening? Yes, buyers are in charge right now. You know? It needed to happen. We said it last night, okay? That as long as Ethereum would stay above this level, okay, then the peak formation would be fine. All right? Now Ethereum's working the beginning of the peak formation, all right? And it can drop, and as long as it stays above this area here, we're fine. But this needed to happen, guys. All right? It needed to happen. I'm only going to be concerned when price hits the 800 EMA. All right? Which, in honesty, if you look at the 4 hour, it's the 200-day EMA on the 4 hour time frame, which it has not touched in a very long time. Naturally, the cycle has to reset. You know, we're catching the resets. But as I said to you last night, guys, there are no trade entries. Sunday, no trade. Monday, no trade. Wait for the New York reversal to happen. Wait until tonight when they reset the zone, okay, into for today, and we'll see how it plays out. So my projection for this area here to be taken out is still there. I've got this area here. I'm interested in that area, and I'm interested potentially in this area here as well. So these are effectively areas that we will see. We could now be forming a very large W, you know? The only thing that's concerning me is on the 1 hour time frame, you can see that the 50-day is now starting to come down towards the 200, all right? So as long as price maintains the low and stays above this area here, then we will look to see a reversal. Price is outside the volatility bands. I'm looking for a shark fin back to the upside, you know? But guys, not every day is a trading day. You got to be careful. Exactly, Daniel. Everyone's going on like 2017 all over again. Back in 2017, the crypto market, the crypto scene did not have the liquidity that it has now. Okay, these moves to the downside are not crashes. You know, they are nothing. They are just an opportunity to reset and start again. They need to reset and start again. They're hitting out, taking out all the stops for all the traders that went long. You know, they're absorbing as much liquidity as they can. Fast move is the false move. Okay? So you just need to be prepared. You know, these are moments that happen all the time. You know, we said there's a certain criteria. The reason why I say to you, don't trade weekends, don't trade a Monday. Why? Because they're setting up the range. They're setting things up for the week. They know where they want to send price, okay? And in order for them to send price to a certain area, they need to have the liquidity trapped so that they can then feed price to that area that they want to profit from, all right? We've hit a high. It was bound to pull back. Now, you can imagine how many guys right now are chasing the Fibonacci's. They're all chasing the Fibonacci's. They're waiting. Okay, they're drawing as it drops. What kind of stuff is that, man? Drawing as it drops. And I'm waiting until they hope that it stops and then they can trade from that. Do not make that mistake. You know, do not make the mistake. The market maker knows that you guys are drawing the Fibonacci's. You know, it's going to trap you there. All right. So what we need to be paying attention to is we need to pay attention to the fact that Ethereum, okay, has recovered this area here. It's come to the M1. It's now come to the M0. All right. It's outside the volatility band. All right. The 50-day, the 200-day, the 5 and the 13 are extended. We are expecting at least a reversion to the mean. Once price drops, or if it continues to drop, okay, we may even see the 800 EMA on the hourly, you know, or the range weekly low at least. Okay, so it takes it down to the 16.89. There is no pattern for us. Now, the guys who are maybe a little bit experienced, if you want to start trading, you know, to the downside, just be careful, guys, you know. Be careful. We're going to consider the 15-minute time frame. There we go. You know, look at these vector candles, man. Buying. You know? God, it's hit the range daily low. Usually when it hits the range daily low, it looks to come back from that point. But I'm looking at the bigger cycle right now on the hour time frame. I'm waiting for a W to form. Now this, guys, this is a perfect scenario. I want to see big drops like this on the first leg of the W pattern. All right? The bigger the drop, bigger the first leg, the bigger the bounce from it. All right? Once that W is formed, okay, it will look to retrace, to retest the 50-day moving average. What are they doing psychologically to all the traders? All the guys that are going in short, look at them, pinning the lows. You know, the candles are not really strong closes to the downside. Look at them. They keep bouncing off the lows and coming back up, bouncing back up. All right? Market makers right now are stepping into this game. They're accumulating. They're using the guys who are going short to fill their orders long to the upside. All right? Now, if you guys are going to trade these shorts, trade these sort of zones, be careful, you know? And if you can't wait for a pattern to play out, don't, you know, go, I don't know what to say to you. The rule is the rule, guys. And the basis of trading is to wait for shit to happen. If you can't wait, then you're not going to last very long in this game, bro. This is what market makers want you to do. They want you to be impulsive. They want you to be irrational. They want you to get involved in these, oh, look, I'm missing out on a massive move to the downside. But that's the sad truth. Because, you know, we're looking at price now and we're saying, oh, I could have traded that. I could have traded this. We were saying it all night last night until it breaks the 50-day, breaks the 200-day. I'm not interested. And it did just that. You know, look what it did. Look exactly what it did right here. It broke the 200-day, retrace, continuation. Now, for the guys who are a little bit more experienced, could have traded that. You could have taken that trade. There would have been nothing wrong with that. It came back, retrace, came back, retrace, continuation to the downside. All right? Now, if you notice, there's a little bit of stopping volume right here. Can you see it? There's a little bit of stopping volume right there. What do we know about stopping volume? We're pending a reversal at some point. They want the zone to hold, but they're just coming down and taking out a few more orders. You know? Bitcoin, what's she doing? Hold on, let me just see this. Yeah, you guys, look, Chuck, right? Chuck G has his own strategy. He has his own tolerance to risk. He understands areas and key levels Chuck, you know, he'll make a trade. He'll trade the opposite direction because he understands the scheme of things, you know. He's comfortable with that. He's been exposed to it many a times. You know, I'll trade against the peak formation. I'll trade in line with the peak formation. Why? Because we've seen it happen so many times. You guys that are just understanding this game or coming into trading, don't think you can do that straight away, because it's a different set of mind, different set of eyes that you need when you're counter trending. You know, there are so many things that happen in reverse as such. You know, there are so many things you have to consider. At any point, they can reverse it. You know? So, fair play, Chuck, for not, you know, giving anyone that info, man. Didn't want them to follow it, yeah. See, even Chuck, when Chuck is saying it's risky, you know it's a risky move. You know? You can be the best trader in the world, but counter trending is a risky business. Just pay attention to the candlesticks. You know, pay attention to them. Pin the low, pin the low. Can you sit through these swings of pinning the lows and smacking price back up? You guys with the leverage, you know, when you're going with all your leverage isn't going to let your account last. You know, it's not going to last. So that's why you got to be careful. You got to, you know, wait for the pattern to form. We're right now waiting for a bigger W to form. When New York opens, we may see another little push to the downside and then a reversal, as we always expect in New York. But remember, Monday is the false move week beginning. If the market makers in the crypto world are no different to the guys in Forex, we know that the guys in the Forex market are going to be manipulating price on the Monday. Let's have a look at Kiwi Yen, especially from last night. Okay, what does she do? There we go. Look at Mondays. What is that? Look at it. Horrible. It's a horrible range. It's not doing anything. You know? Waiting for a pattern to play out there. Waiting for it to go to the downside. Let me move this here. Get rid of that. Move that right there. Okay, oh, head and shoulders as such. Variation on the M pattern. It's just staying in this boring range. What's going to happen is by the time Tuesday comes, Hong Kong tonight, Tuesday session, it will spike the high, pull back and start working the 200-day moving average. What else have we got? Dollar yen. Here we go. Dollar yen doing nothing. Came out of the range. There she is right there. It's come out of the range. The first pullback out of the W formation. Retrace. Continuation to the upside. Profit target for dollar yen is the 106 mark. Okay? But Monday is on. We're here still on Monday. If this was a Wednesday or a Tuesday, that would have been going straight up there. Okay? So we'll watch for dollar yen and see what's happening there. All right? What else we got? Aussie dollar. Printing a lovely M pattern. In the process of printing a lovely M pattern. What do we know about the M pattern? Aggressive move to the upside. Pin the highs, pull back. Retrace, continuation to the downside. EMAs are extended. They're fanned out. It needs to come back down here to regulate the cycle. To see a profit on these areas here. Okay? What else we got? Let's have a look at... I mean, you know what? Pound yen. My goodness. Look at that. Look how far. 12 days, man. It's been rising. 12 days. What is that? And it's not pulled back since. They're going to want to take a clean cut for their money. Look at this lovely W formation right here. Drop, rise, drop. Up it goes. Level 1. Okay. Then it comes all the way up. Level 2, small consolidation. There. And then it's working now. Level 3. Peak formation. We're currently in the peak formation for the level 3. Choppy behavior. Look at it. Choppy behavior up and down. That's a level 3. And that's a level 1. Yeah? Aggressive moves. Choppy behavior is level 1 and level 3. All right? So now let's look at this. Here we go. Ethereum. What's she doing? Is she printing the W? Is she going to be printing the W? And you'll notice, guys, that we've been talking more Ws than we have been talking Ms. Why? Because the pattern, the market maker's intention is to send price higher. All right? Look at this. Bitcoin. It's pinned the low and come all the way back up. What are they doing? What do they know that we're doing? What is it that they're trying to do? They're trying to just trap everyone to go short. They're trapping the short traders and using their liquidity to open their longs. At some point, they're going to retrace and fix everything. Look at this W formation forming at the bottom on the 15-minute time frame. You know, volatility band, prices edging back in. You know, no trades, guys. This is your test as a trader. This is where you, as a trader, get tested for your patience. Because if you can't sit and wait for no pattern to happen, Okay? You're burning your money in the process. The reason why they're mainly involved in Ethereum and Bitcoin, because they're the largest cap. It's where they can really move money. You know, let's take example let's take a small cap. If a market maker starts moving small caps, now don't get me wrong, they do move the small caps. All right, they just put they only have a little bit of money in there. All right, but they can move a lot of money in the bigger pairs as such, the bigger coins. Why? Because, well, look, Bitcoin and Ethereum is listed on the CME. They are now deemed as hedging assets. All right, so they can manipulate that. When we say manipulate, we're talking about creating irrational, inducing traders to come in areas when they shouldn't. The only time it's going to crash, guys, is if something drastic happens in the crypto world. Something drastic would have to happen. Something would need to be invalidated, which would completely compromise the whole situation. And it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So here's your test today, guys. This is your test. Can you sit tight? There you go. Chuck G said it. We'll get plenty of opportunities. Wait. If you start trading now and you start losing, you're depleting your capital. And then when it's time for everyone to start jumping on the bandwagon and entering into trades, you're going to have a dead account. You're not going to have anything. And it's not even going to be worth placing a trade. And you're going to sit back and think, why did I place a trade? To all my guys that traded the weekend, and many guys like, should I open? Should I close? Don't put yourself in that position at the weekends. All right? Don't think that you're going to miss the big moves at the weekends. They manipulated the hell out of the weekends. Remember, they set the range. The weekends, they set the range. Coming into Monday, they set the range. Market makers wake up and they know they got weekly targets that they need to complete. All right, so from Monday all the way through to Friday, in the crypto case, Monday all the way through to Sunday, okay, they have an objective. They need to get money into the market and back out, okay? Remember, market makers, the money that they use, okay, they have to see a return onto it. So they're giving it away. You can see that price is dropping, then buying, they're buying. Now they need to see a return on for it. They need to get get a good bang for their buck kind of thing. All right? Ross, yeah, exactly. Have a day off, guys. I don't trade Mondays. I've traded Mondays so many. Guys, can you just pay attention to this? This is in the Forex market, right? Look at that. I don't want to be trading moves like this. I want to be trading moves, break out the peak formation, rise. Look at that. That's a move that I want. That's a Friday. Friday's profit taking day. We come into Monday and what have we got? Boring ass, rangy, boring, market maker, stinky, spread, stop hitting, irrational, sucking in all the dumb money zone. If that's what you want to trade, be my guest, man. But do not tell us that you've lost a ton of money, because we're going to ask you how, and you're going to say, I traded on a Monday. You don't want to put yourself in that position to make yourself look stupid. All right? Do not take the trades. Preserve your capital. You need to have as much of it as you can so that when it moves, you get paid. All right? You get paid. Now, New York, on the time set here, it says that it's open 8 a.m. Okay? So we could see a reversal. In a few moments, you're going to see a massive red box that appears. Okay? That red box is the New York session, and it's going to then take a little moment for it to sort the range out, okay? And then it will shrink, so don't worry about it, all right? But we're waiting right now for Ethereum and Bitcoin to hold their ground to form the move to the upside, all right? So I'm just going to form my first W, the first leg. Look how it's appeared at the 200-day. Last time Bitcoin hit the 200-day, what did it do? Bounced from that point there. Let's look at Ethereum. What did she do when she last hit the 200-day? Let's look at things in context, guys. Consider this. The last thing she did at the 200-day. What does she do? There you go. Look at this aggressive behavior at the 200 days. She tested it, came back, came back to retest it, and then she went on to make this lovely move to the upside. Okay? The same story is happening right now. It's broken the 200 day. It needs to regulate and bring price right back up to retest it. Okay? What could happen is it could retest, pull back, form a higher low, continuation to the upside. All right? Always remember, price is always below the 200 and the 50 day as it's forming a formation. Okay? It always happens. It comes back, tests it, retests it from the higher side, and then continues back up. All right? We've got a little while to wait, guys. Sit back, take notes, review previous streams, ask yourself questions. You know, do something else. Walk, go for a walk, stay away from the charts. Just wait for the pattern to play out. You know, that's what we're about. Look, Joe Sharp, this is how they work, right? On Monday, they set the range. It's like the market makers receive a memo every single day. Sorry, every single Monday, Sunday, Monday. And it says, okay, you got 700 million that you need to push into Ethereum, or you've got, you know, here's $1 billion. You now need to put 10% of it into cash. No, keep 10% in cash. Put, 10% into government bonds. All right. Put 12% into commodities. Put 35% into Forex, 25% into crypto, and hedge the rest kind of thing. All right? That's their memo as such. So then what the market makers do across the board, so that's the guys in Asia, that's the guys in the Europe, and the guys in New York, okay? They don't all receive the same memo, all right? But what happens is each market maker sets the zone so that they can realize a profit as and when each other market maker steps in. So right now you can see Hong Kong was dropping price, creating lows, buying, okay? Now the UK stepped in and they're going to be like, right, we need to realize a profit. There's 500 million at the top, 200 million at the bottom. I want to tap the liquidity up here. I'm going to use that liquidity to set up shorts at a higher price. Whilst they rise price, the guys in Asia realize a return on their drop, okay? So they realize price going back up. They're seeing profits on their move to the downside as such, right? And then New York steps in and then says, right, okay, what's the story for us? What can we do? All right, we'll do a reversal. Take out the range, set up our own range ready for Hong Kong tonight, all right? They're all in this game together. They move zones. They have targets that they need to fulfill, all right? Good morning from Montreal. How we doing, man? We're snipers, yes. Kill shots, guys. You know? And yeah, guys, and thank you so much last night for getting the live stream to 800 likes. That is madness. 500 people in the stream and there was 800 likes. That's crazy. You know? Honestly, it was fantastic. Well, hey, Skash, was good. What are the likes at? Ah, come on, guys, man. Come on, like the stream, man. 185 of you. I liked it 300 times. Sonny Biggs, what's good, man? Zazia, man. Thank you, man. Do I recommend any books on the market? You won't see any books on the markets, bro. You know, there are some guys that wrote books on the market maker, but they don't really... They push an agenda. They'll say that this is happening, this is going to happen, and you need to buy this software to do so, to get that. You know, it's going to be a sales pitch for you. You know, no, I'm not discrediting anyone. Everyone's got to earn their keep, you know. What's going on, Ryan? What's happening? Dane, what's good? Phoenix. When I sell BNB, I'll buy all the merch. I've got guys have been sending me messages on the type of merch that they want to see. So I've got exactly as projected. I'm making that. I've got as such. Granted. This is for Ken Barbie. He goes by the what is it? The slogan: "Who lives, who dies." He's the moderator who decides who lives, who dies. Jared, thank you very much, my man. What do you think regulations on cryptocurrency could be, and how would they affect the market? I assume it won't be left unchecked forever. This is, Stephen, this is how they do it. They'll say to the market makers, make sure that you trade within a reasonable zone. Okay? Like in Forex, they have an average daily range because they can't allow price to continuously drop all the time and then come back up like that. There wouldn't be a market. No one would trade it. You know, it would be gambling, you know? So they say to them, keep price within a certain area, okay, when you're making your money, and make it a happy environment for people to speculate, you know? That's how it is. You trapped yourself in a long. Lawrence, you didn't get trapped. They trapped you. They made you enter, man. You shouldn't have entered. No one trades Sunday or Mondays. If you want to trade them so badly, take 10% of your trading account and have it exclusively for weekends. Do not allow your main account to be exposed to the market makers. Remember, you're nothing to these guys until you place a trade. You know? You're nothing until you place a trade. Are we close to our ADR? Well, let's consider it. Look, have we covered our average daily range? So from the moment it opened, yeah, we have exceeded our range. Our average daily range, we've exceeded it. You know, it's way above its average daily range. We now need to realize a return to the upside. Wait for New York to happen. Guys, you've got to remember this Bitcoin's exchange as such on here is not on the basis of how many people are buying and selling it. This is just trading its spread, trading its value against the dollar. All right? It's a different kind of market. It's not. This is not based on. It is kind of based on how many people own Bitcoin, all right, and who's buying it. But this is just. It's a speculative market, man. It's contracts for difference as such. You know, people are trading it from one point to the next, and the money pools that are coming into this create the market. You know, guys that are trading it on the ECN networks, you know, the exchanges all over the world. This is what it's about. Binance and all those guys are, you're physically trading real coins, you know, real Ethereum. That's why there's so many fees and what have you. It's its own marketplace. This is where the Forex money comes into Ethereum and Bitcoin, you know? Mystic Tina, because I project these things. Aussie yen. Can we have a correlation? What's the stitch with Aussie yen? Correlation crypto market. Can we have any correlation with the crypto market and forex space? As if having an indicator of movement, like how Litecoin moves and Ethereum moves after. Well, it all depends. I mean, you just look at against the dollar. You know, you can look at Ethereum against the dollar, but the macroeconomics of Ethereum against the US dollar, it just uses the dollar as a base. You know, it hasn't been in the exchange long enough to warrant a correlation between the two. I mean, I may be wrong. There might be something out there, but, you know, in terms of fractional disparity, there may be, you know, when they're moving the mains, they're keeping the alts, they're holding the alts. I mean, let's have a look, right? Where are we at? Here we go. There's that right there. Let's have a look at what they're doing with the alts. ADA. There we go. We said ADA would come back to retest this area. Look, from last night's stream, okay? It would come back to retest this area, retest the 50-day and the 200-day. Now we're waiting for a move to the upside. All right? Let's have a look at XLM. Let's see, XLM. Have a look at there. You know, they're all sitting in their zones. They are accumulating. It's a Monday. Look, XLM hasn't hardly moved, man. Hasn't moved hardly. You know? Do I have many bad trades? Yeah. Of course I do. But I don't let them get bad. You know, a bad trade to me is just me being reckless. Right? I have those trades. I have negative trades. You know, you lose. I can place 50 trades and lose about 12, 15 of them. Happy days. You know, not all trades will play out. Not all W's will play out. Okay? It all depends on what day I'm trading and what they're moving. You know? Keith, I'd like to know more about that. 30% down on my whole portfolio since Saturday. This is true. If you let the trade get bad, you messed up already. But that's why I have that 2-hour rule in place. The 2-hour rule protects me. It protects me from that sort of story. I even sometimes have the hour rule, 45-minute rule, 15-minute rule. You know, it all depends on what time frame I'm trading. You know, I'm not going to allow my cash to be exposed continuously, all because I have an assumption about a pattern. If it doesn't play out, it doesn't play out. Get out, move, next trade, man. Because the moment you close that trade, the whole thing resets. You're looking for another setup. The moment I place a trade, I'm already waiting for the next trade to be opened. All right? I'm like, I'll be on the edge of my seat saying, right, come on, hurry up, get yourself out. Come on, I want you to test this area and get out. If you're not going to see a profit for me, move. I'm waiting for the next trade. I'm ready to change direction. You know? RVN. Yes, Ravencoin. Let's have a look at Ravencoin. Here we go, Ravencoin. There we are. You know, it's broken the 50-day, pulled away. Looking to retrace. Guys, Monday is going to be about pulling back. They're resetting the zone. They're all resetting the zone across the board. Everyone's going to panic now. You watch what happens. Everyone's going to panic. Oh, we're going to... See, look, patterns failed out. You know, W's being retested. So what do? Have we got ourselves a new pattern? Let's delete everything. We start again. Reset. What is that? Nah, man, scrap that. No, brush, path. There we are. So now we start. And ironically enough, right, the first leg of the W is always at or near the 200-day. They do it all the time. We're now away from the 200-day here. So we now need to wait for price to come back. So this is a very long extended W. Okay? So let's see how it plays out. Let's see what all the Fibonacci guys are talking about right now. They're drawing it from their high. Okay, they're going to get their measuring tool, draw it from their high, come all the way back down here. All right, let's see how the Fibonacci's will play out. They're probably going to bring it back to the 38.2 mark. Probably retrace away from there. Continuation. Done. Form the second leg. You know, because there are guys that trade this. They will trade the bounce from here to the upside. But they're getting trapped into the first leg. Okay, this is why I don't like trading with Fibonacci's. Look, guys, I want you to really pay attention here. All right, look. Here's the Fibonacci's, right? This is why I don't like Fibonacci's. This is a Fibonacci point. I've drawn the Fibonacci from the point that it's effectively ended. So let's make the assumption that price is now going to continue from this area here. But you can see that we're in the first leg of the W formation. All right. Guys will effectively trade from this point all the way up and aim to see if they can catch the retrace to the 61.8 mark. Okay? As it's coming up to the 61.8 mark, or the 20, or the 23, or the 38, right? During that time, the second leg, the rise, the middle point of the W formation is being formed. Okay? So there are guys that will hold positions, they will add positions, okay? Then they will gladly see that once price is in this area, okay, they're either going to take profit or they're going to add and hope that price continues more to the upside, okay? What happens is it comes back down. So what they do is they solidify all the guys who went short and give them an opportunity to re-enter short again, shake out all the guys who had stops in this area, okay? And all the guys that tried to go long here, their stops are getting hit as well, okay? So they get trapped in this area. And the guys that look at this Fibonacci, they say, right, okay, it's going to come back and retest this fib zone. Okay? It comes back, retests the fib zone. They enter back in again. Okay? They form the second leg of the W formation. Then what happens? It pulls it back, taps the stops, confuses the hell out of the guys. They re-enter short, and then they rise out. What I'm saying to you is the Fibonacci's are areas that the market makers look for because they can see the pools of liquidity sit there. Area here, all right? Area here. Area here, which is a 61. Area here down at 38. They just swing price up and down, all the while preparing it to move to a higher level. But they're confusing the hell out of guys because they've got guys drawing these fibs as they go up and down, trying to catch the low. You know, that's not what we're about, guys. We're not interested in doing that. That's why I don't trade Fibonacci's, man. They may be good. Fundamentally, yes. The ratio itself, great. But, nah, doesn't work for me. I've used Fibonacci's. There are guys that do apply Fibonacci well. Theoretically, you can draw from a high to a low, and it always looks like it comes back to the 61. The reason it comes back to the 61 is because the market maker knows that there are guys that are dumping money in that area. You know, I don't like. It's hard enough trying to be aware of their moves, let alone making it easier for them. You know. Holding. Look, Mario, I hold. I'm holding Ethereum. I've been holding Ethereum from, I brought it wasn't so long ago that I brought it, but I brought it when it was about 700-800 English pounds. You know? So it's probably about $900. Okay? And, you know, this doesn't bother me at all. This drop down does not bother me at all. It's just they're resetting the scene. They need to reset the scene, man. If they don't reset the scene, then we're going to be in for a shock of our life. You know? They need to reset the scene. So today is Monday, guys. I won't even have the charts up. You know, I would have them just for reference as such. You know? This is it. They use Fibonacci. They use Fibonacci's because they know everyone watches them and they swear by them. And then you get guys that do Fibonacci courses. I mean, look at Bitcoin spread. Look at look at Bitcoin spread. Look at Ethereum spread. Last night it was like 500. It's wider now. Why? Because they're working the zones. Guys are coming in short. You watch what happens. They're going to snap it back. For all we know, they could bring price lower. Okay, retrace. Hit the 200-day, come back down, and we'll start seeing the 800 EMA on the 1 hour time frame, which is going to be the 200-day on the 4 hour. Now that is something. That is a big retrace. But till that happens, we don't care. You know? Till it happens, don't care. Bitcoin looking scary. Still above the 200-day, man. It's not scary, guys. Stop thinking it's scary. Look, it's fine. When Bitcoin comes all the way down to here, then that's a different story. Okay, when it comes down to this area here, that's a different story. Well, let's see how irrational market makers can be. All right? Let's see how rational they can be before everyone starts dumping Bitcoin and start getting scared, you know? Yes, Bitcoin mob, they need to have these corrections. Why? Because it resets the intention. It resets the market maker's opportunity to lure in all the traders and be like, come on then, get in your shorts. We want to go long. Give me your shorts. Give me your shorts. The market maker's here right now, guys, with open arms for all the guys who are going short. They're like, give me your contracts. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. You know, 1 million confirmed. Million. We just bagged a bag of longs at these low prices, making everyone believe that it's going to drop, creating fear. You know, we're just loving life right now, okay? And then New York comes in and is like, what's going on, boys? And UK's like, yo, man, we just dunked it for them. Hong Kong set the scene. We pushed everything down here. We got longs up here and we got shorts down here. You do the math, do what you need to do. New York comes in and says, right, I'm going to realize a return on my longs and on my shorts. Let's go. They reverse the cycle. They form another pattern. Hong Kong steps in and then like, okay, what have these guys been up to today? just before Hong Kong opens, you get the guys in New York saying to them, yo, what's up, man? We got 450 million trapped down here, okay? And we got 800 million trapped up here. Do your math. And then they work the zone, and it starts all over again and again and again. It's no surprise, guys. Why? Because we see the same pattern over and over again. Yeah, the range weekly low, most definitely 51. We'll either break the 50-day, but I am seeing right here, I am seeing what appears to be a railroad movement, railroad tracks, where a candlestick, two candlesticks pretty much open and close. The wicks are open, and they're the same shape as such. It's the best way to explain it. You can see it right there, okay, in Bitcoin. And we pull up here. Outside the volatility band, we're waiting for that to come back in. If it breaks the 200-day, happy days. We want it to break the 200-day so it can induce more liquidity for the market makers to reset and return back up. You know, that's what we want. We want market makers to keep getting these retail traders trapped. We want them to do that, you know? So let's see how it plays out. They call it crashing. They call this a crash. They even call this here a crash. They call that a crash. I mean, wow, if that's a crash, what on earth is this? Is this oblivion? Yeah, no one talks about the time. The importance of market times is absolutely critical. Wouldn't you like to know when a market maker is up and running? You know? Or do you just think it's a 24-hour market? I don't need to worry about the time. Of course you need to know, guys. You know? Luke, I don't trade weekend Sky Vapor. There you go. Good man. New York opens in half an hour as such. But this is what I mean. People are coming into the game and they don't know what it's like. Lord Commander of the Knights, General Constantine. AUD, what did we say about AUD last night? What did we say? Is that what you're basing it on? You're basing it on Aussie dollar, man. Because if you are basing it on Aussie dollar, okay, be careful, my friend, because it's forming a peak formation. Okay, it will return to see this area down here. All right, so just please be careful. Thank you anyway, Jono. Toy Wolf, have you missed your chance to long the dip? There is no trade right now, my friend. We are waiting. We are waiting. It's a waiting game. You want a coffee mug? Right, guys, go into the merch, okay? And in the Traders Reality merch, put down comments of things that you want to see on merchandise, guys, because there's loads, man, and I haven't had a chance to get around to doing them. My goal is to just get this information across to you guys. So if you go to the Discord, put down any ideas that you want to see, and then if I get the chance to do them, I'll put them up for you, and happy days. Can you tip quick? Golf visor merch. Okay, we'll do that. Okay. Right, listen. I'm gonna go and get myself a cup of coffee. Oh my god, crash. No, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do a pin bar, a really small pin bar, and call it a crash. That is hilarious. Thong merch. All right, Lee. My days. Make a mouse map with all the different time zones so we can keep an eye on it all the time. Fair enough, yeah. Put them in the Discord, guys. Put them in the Discord. Put them in the Discord, and then what I'll do is I'll get them created, and then you guys can, you know, have your free for all. Go see what's suited for you. But once again, listen, I'm gonna leave the stream for a bit. I'm gonna go make myself a coffee, bring my head round to the fact that I've only been asleep for 3 hours, and I believe Chuck G's in the place. Chuck, are you in here? Yeah. All right, and Dane, yeah, I like the idea of that. To be honest with you, I don't actually go and buy any clothes. I just buy my own merchandise, to be honest with you. You know, I'll just go to print on demand, Printify, and I'll just do a shirt. It's got my Traders Reality logo on it, and that's it. You know, I won't go and buy, you know, branded clothing unless I need some like trainers where I'll just go, you know, go get my pair of Air Force Ones done, you know. But I'll try my hardest to not buy. You know, if you've got your own brand, then endorse yourself, support yourself, you know? Why do I need to go and buy myself Calvin Klein or Prada or, you know, I try my hardest to avoid the fashion. I don't care about what the brand is because that's a depreciation. It's a depreciation of liquidity. Do you understand that? Go and buy yourself £1,000 top. You mug. You absolute mug, whether you can afford it or not. Let's see how many t-shirts Bill Gates has for $1,000. Or Warren Buffett, where he wears the same dry-ass, grey-looking suit. Yeah? That boring-ass suit. You know, it's not like you look at him and be like, oh, wow, look at this guy. He's dressed to the nines, man. The guy's wearing his headmaster's suit. That's what he's doing. But the guy's a multi-billionaire, the greatest investor in the world. You know, it's perspective. You know? It's perspective. Simple living, high thinking. That's it. It's perspective. It's perspective. This is why I feel sorry for guys on the gram. Because the moment they put up that one image where they've hired a Lambo or they've managed to grab a Rolex and they put it on their wrist and they take that image, it needs to be maintained. Poor you, man. You know? Poor you. That's sad. You know, the pressure that you put on yourself. Jay-Z said something awesome. If you can't buy it twice, you can't afford it. If you can't buy it twice, you can't afford it, man. Brands are there for people, and I've seen this post everywhere. Brands are there, all right, for those who aspire to become, not aspire to become rich, but they want to try and give the impression that they are rich. There's a difference between rich and wealth. For example, Cristiano Ronaldo, he's rich. The guy who pays him is wealthy. I want to be the guy who pays Cristiano Ronaldo. Do you understand that? Be the person that can pay someone to be rich. Look at the logic. Be and aspire someone who can pay someone to be rich. Come into my world and let me pay you a certain amount of money. I will make you rich. Happy days. Be the guy. Be that guy. Thomas, I'm going to go, listen, I'm going to go make, excuse me, I'm going to go make myself a coffee. I'm just going to clear my head for a few moments because I've been zoning out on these charts hard. I've updated the playlists. We've got some new flavor right now, you know. So do I want to become Bill Gates? No, but look, it's the logic, right? It's the logic, all right? There are so many people that get caught up in this BS, man. You know, oh, he's got this. I mean, I saw 6ix9ine. He posted a video about this chain that he's brought, calling out all these rappers. Fair play to you, bro. You know, that's his image. That's what he has to maintain. Let's jump forward another 10 years. Where's my man gonna be? It's a cycle, you know? Save your monies, guys. There is a t-shirt in the channel, in the merch channel, that is Happy Days. It was created by Michael, you know, credit to him. It's in there, so go check it out. Will, if you make beats royalty free for me, send them over, man. Send them over. I can put them on. I'll endorse anyone that does create beats and play them through the stream, man. I'll support anyone. Yeah, Will Herbert, send me your beats, bruv. Send them over to me, man. Without hesitation. Without hesitation, man. I'll gladly play them as long as I don't get no strikes from YouTube. You know, I'll gladly play anyone's beats, man. What? YouTube deleted 69 fake views off his new video from 140 mil to 200k. What's this? Yeah, I'm going to go get my coffee. 6ix9ine. 69 views. What do I think about thematic technique? What's that? Oh. Oh, 6ix9ine fake views. All right. I thought, why would they delete 69 fake views if it's from 140 mil to 200k? I was like, that math isn't sitting right in my brain, man. Yeah. I'm going to get some tracks up. Will, get those tracks over to me, man. And then tomorrow morning stream, I'll play them out for you, bro. No problem. All right? But listen, no trades, guys. Just sit and observe price. Wait for the New York Open. Sit back, watch price. Take notes. You know? And just chill and just enjoy it. It's Monday morning. Fake, you know, fake move. Monday week, fake week. Oh, God, I can't even say it. False move, Monday week beginning. That's how it is. Hold on. I don't know if you've checked US CAD this morning, but I believe we're waiting on an indicator candle to confirm that we're leaving level 1. Okay, dollar CAD. Dollar CAD, dollar CAD, dollar CAD. Let's have a look at dollar CAD for my guy. Help him out. Dollar CAD, where you at? Dollar CAD, US CAD. All right, listen, dollar CAD right now is effectively, I mean, we're nearly 3 days away from the peak formation. Okay, we are effectively right. So look, so the peak formation was here. All right, it's come out level 1. Okay, level 1, rise, level 2. Okay, stop hunt, rise, drop. All right, you can see a W formation here. All right, but we are expecting another move to the downside. Okay, we are expecting another move to the downside. All right, once we see that move to the downside, you will then see a peak formation low. So let's draw it out. Got level 1, we got level 2, we got ourselves a peak formation there. It's come to the 200-day, rejected away from it. It's now working this area here. So Monday, false move week beginning. Let's see what it does. It's making the rise, pulling away from the moving averages, trapping the traders. We're expecting another move to the downside. Okay, we will then see price drop. Okay, or it could actually continue back up. It all depends on what they plan on doing in this area here. But the cycle is expected to go one more time to the downside and then create the peak formation to the upside. Okay, why? Because they haven't fully achieved their ADR. Not that they have to, but the ideal scenario of the cycle would say that it needs to achieve its full ADR for them to complete the target. But Monday, false move week beginning. Tuesday comes in, Hong Kong drops it or rises it, drops it, and then changes it up for Wednesday, midweek reversal, back to the upside. You know, because we have to look at what it's... Oh, that's on the 15-minute time frame. Forgive me. 15-minute time frame. Yeah, man, yeah. 15-minute time frame. We're waiting for one more move to the downside. One more move to the downside. Look at that. One more. There you go. Those are the levels. One more move to the downside. All right. Which, if you do look at it, it goes drop, retrace, continuation to the downside, peak formation, rise. That's what it needs to do. It needs to formulate. It's going to come back and retest these green candles and formulate a peak formation. Okay. So trade that one safely, my friend. All right, then. No worries, William, man. You see that I'm acting like a boomer still. I'm good, Barbara. I'm good. No, don't be fooled by the merch store, man. It's just, I made a mistake of like, when you select a style, it creates that style like 50 times. Oh, for God's sake, man. I don't want that. I wanted to do a t-shirt and a hoodie. Happy days, done. Don't give me like a sweatshirt, a vest. Wild stuff, man. Yes. I'll make myself some Greek coffee now. I need that strong caffeine. You missed the stream. Bass, watch the stream last night, man. Please watch it. Watch Friday's stream. You need to watch Friday's stream. There's a lot of info in there, man. A lot. So listen, I'm going to leave you guys to it. I'm going to go make myself this coffee and I'll catch up with you in a bit, guys, all right? No trades. No trades.
I'm trying to touch the States this time. 2021. Gotta show him I can still rap though. Now I'm in the game, I was on the bench. First I was renting, now I'm collecting rent. Run it up. First it with the Beamer, now I want the Benz. Spending all the back like here I go again. Outside says the chirp, now the camera phone. Told you I'ma make, keep the channels on. Why you acting different when the camera's on? Why you acting different like your paper long? 8 day wake up and I thank God. Bad decision got you wishing you could say nah. My city gritty, you could get hit any day now. On my mama, I'ma move my family way out. With some 20s, 50s, hundreds, thousands, millions, billions, trillions, zillions. I'm talking Amazon money, talking so much money I could mess around and buy Amazon. I been winning, I'm like, why me? I heard these labels wanna buy me. I don't need you, boo, I style me. I roll G's and they grind me. Now I'm on my game, nothing is the same. Who am I to blame? Money made me change. Cardi in my ring when I'm switching lanes. Money in the carry on them Boeing planes. Money in the carry on them Boeing planes. Now I got a buck for all those rainy days. Ain't have a day off in like 80 days. I got hustles in like 80 ways. Kids if he won't take a lazy day. Wifey on me, told me take a break. I keep going to the paper street. Then it's trips out to Montego Bay. If I take the job, bet I get it done. I said it before, I'm a 101. I just caught some ones, only wearing ones. Fornicate the funds, money made me calm. Diamonds on your neck, bet they on your neck. You want that watch, you better rock a tech. You want that chain, you better cop a vest. You want the check, but can you make it stretch?
What up, guys? Listen, okay, New York has stepped in. This is reversal territory, okay? They're coming down now to test the 800 EMA, which is the 200-day on the 4-hour, okay? 200-day on the 4-hour. Let's bring it up. There she is. 200-day on the 4-hour. It is the first time Ethereum has hit the 200-day on the 4-hour time frame in a long time, since December, all right? It needs to do this. However, you must be aware. Look what's going to happen. Shark fin outside the volatility band. Massive. This is a market maker move to the downside. We're going to see a huge W from this thing right here. Do not place any trades. Do not fight the pattern. Let them play it to us. We want to enter on the shift candles. Okay? We want to enter on the shift. That's what we're interested in. We're on for another big move. This could be a big move to the upside. All right? But it's only on the basis that this area holds. You can see how well they're manipulating price. They are tanking hard. Look, red candles, vector candles. When you see vector candles, it stinks. All right? Market maker behavior. Range weekly low taken. Massive support in this area, guys. All right? It needs to hold this zone. All right? 200-day on the 1 hour is being completely obliterated. We are now going to see the 800-day EMA being tested. All right? So, guys, this shouldn't be scaring you at all because you shouldn't be on any trades like this. Let them manipulate it. False move. Monday's the false move week beginning. All right? False move week beginning. You know, is there any news that's come out that's influenced this move? No. You know, it's just a false move. They're just tanking, taking money off the table, resetting. All right? 3 vector candles to the downside. Rise. That's what we're waiting for, guys. Sit back and enjoy market maker behavior. New York reversal. This is the Brinks box. All right? We're waiting for the futures markets to step in. In 10 minutes time, the futures markets open. Done. Reversal to the upside. Let's see it play out. They can't let it drop. They can. Okay? But they can't let it continuously drop. This is a shakeout, a squeeze, squashing all the weak players in the game. All right? Taking out all the stops from all the guys who've been long on Ethereum. All right? Starting to rattling the scene. All right? Just sit back and watch the beauty of it. All right? Massive rebound from this area, guys. Look at that, man. Look at the way she's moving. All right? They're just taking orders, taking everyone's stops, prove the potential to reverse and go back to the upside, retrace, continuation up. Job done. All right? So just sit back and enjoy. No trades, guys. No trades. No trades. Just sit tight. And I'm enjoying my coffee from the sidelines. Hope you're liking the music anyway.
backlash written on me. Card rubbing on a glass bowl, I've been balling. Free my ladies in the counter now, I'm already out. Already on the countdown, I'ma set it right. Got the backlash written on me. Cold running from the po-po.
Jaded, what are you coming at, man? Working at Starbucks, bro. I'm not condemning anyone that works at Starbucks. What are you coming with? Eh? Works part-time at Starbucks, watching the chat from his phone on Mondays. This guy. Always on it. You know? Don't worry, guys. I'm always watching the stream. Always got the stream. You know? And what's happened now? New York reversal? What's going on? Is this exactly as we projected? False move, fast move is the false move. What's going on? Don't be surprised, because we kind of knew this was going to happen. We anticipate that the market makers do not have an interest in crashing their market. They just need to get some more longs at lower prices. You know? Jaded, man, you're always ready to come with the licks, bro. You're thankful for the crap. Oh, Arnold, man, please, man. Come on, man. Yes, Ioannis, man. Yes, I appreciate that, Arnold, but I look after my daughter. I have to tend to her. And, you know, I mean, I've got two families, man. You guys are one family. You know, I got my daughter, my other family. You know? I saw that comment, Jay. I was like, what's this guy chatting, man? I'm on my break. I can only come on the stream in my break. You know? Rob Evans, I'll tell you where you're at right now. Okay? Right now, you are on the chart. You are the person that's going to sit tight, okay, and not place any trades. All right? Look what's happening. Green candle. Look at this beautiful long wick. Now, conventional wisdom would say what? Okay? It's rejection of the lows. No, it's not. It's not a rejection. It's the market makers taking out all the stops from all the guys that were hopeful about Ethereum. Okay? You know? All the guys that were building their longs in these moves to the upside, being very fortunate. You know, I've got myself 50 Ethereum, 200 Ethereum, you know. I've got my stop loss all the way down here. It's never going to hit that. Good night. Good night. You know? Always remember, regardless of how fanned out the moving averages are, there's always the possibility of them being hit. Why? Because that's where the money's at. All right? That is where the money is at. I've saved you thousands, Justin. Wonderful. Bitcoin, here we go. Bitcoin, same story, look. Fast move is the false move. Trap the traders short, take out the stops, fill the longs, ride back up. We're back to the normal 200 day. Happy days. I know my chart looks kind of crazy with all these lines, but look at Leonardo da Vinci's work. You know, look how crazy his stuff looked. I'm not saying I'm Leonardo da Vinci in any way. I'm just saying, like, you know, there's a method to the madness. There is order in the chaos. You know? What? If it fell to 700 on Kraken. Yeah, that's the broker using that as momentum to take out the orders that it's got on its platform. That, my friend, is clean master manipulation. You know? This is why I trade only on the ECN network. This is directly linked to the bank's feed, the feed that they view. Okay? I don't want to use Binance or BitBuy, where, you know, I'm not too keen on their feed. I just don't know. All right. I know MT4 platforms. Those who have MT4, the feeds of IC Markets and all these other brokers, you know, there's legitimacy behind it. You know, you can imagine how many new guys have come into the crypto scene getting squashed, getting burnt out. Tino Vinci, you know. Tino da Vinci. Well, there's loads of other brokers out there, but I use IC Markets. I've been with them long enough, you know? And you know what's really funny? Look at the thumbnail to this live stream, right? It's called Bitcoin, Ethereum, The Drop. And the drop has happened. Exactly as projected. That's the biggest BS. That's the biggest BS ever, man. Oh my God. Nah, man. The market makers are setting the scene, guys. Monday, false move, week beginning. False move, week beginning. You're witnessing it in front of your eyes, guys. Okay? You're witnessing it. Just be careful. There's a reason why I say to you, do not trade on Monday. Do not trade weekends. Don't do it. They want you to put your money in because they know you're not patient. They know you want to have this get rich quick lifestyle. You know? There's likely that a lot of people have made a lot of money in a short amount of time. And they know that people want to realize that continuously. You know, look at the manipulation. Yeah? Look at the average daily range. Look what its range was prior to this move. Right? Very small range for the day. It usually stays within that range. Now look, bang, drop, back up. Reset. Reset, reset. Do you project this that will happen every weekend on Monday? No, we don't know if it happens every week or every Monday. But, you know, like it's the way we see it. Right. Saw this move coming because of you used my sneaky money to make 12K while the missus slept. Here's your commission. Freaking love you, man. Paul, man. You know what, Paul? I'm actually liking this commission structure that we have. You know, you've always paid me commission. Sneaky commission, you know. Is this under the table, yeah? Oh, man. Oh, God. Am I a millionaire yet? Man. Do you know what, my friend? Even if I am or if I'm not, okay? Judge me on my ability to read the charts. All right? You're not gonna see images from me. You know, you're not gonna see anything like that. All right? I ain't gonna gloat. I ain't gonna boast nothing. All right? It's not my forte. Don't like it. All right? I don't have to prove anything to anyone. All right? But if there's one thing I want you to do is I want you to just judge me for my ability to understand how these punks work. All right? How these market makers twist up everyone's minds, make them believe one thing is happening when really something sinister is happening behind the scenes, ready to trap these people. You know? That's what it is. I want you to judge me on my performance, on how I read the chart. And doing it in real time is the best way for me to do it. You know, there's no point in me saying to you, I think Ethereum's going to go here. And there's this massive time delay of the next time I talk about that video, or I upload a ton more load of videos, which completely forgets about the last one and hope that people don't pay attention to it. Nah, man, I'll put myself on the line. I'll say price might be hit here, it might hit here. Okay. And then it completely breaks away from that zone. I'll stand up and put another video up straight away and say, yeah, I was wrong. You know, I was wrong. The pattern didn't work here. Here you go. The pattern didn't work. Why didn't it work? Well, to be honest with you, there was no trades to be placed. Okay? Of course the pattern could have failed. We have to factor in everything. The reason it failed, A, is because we're in a Sunday. Monday, false move week beginning. They have better intentions of sending price lower to get it back up to higher level. Okay? That's it. You know? Do you know what, guys? If there's one thing that you really want to be focusing on, okay, is not the moves that make you money, all right? Focus on the moves that make you lose money, the traps. They're the ones that will save you the money. They're the ones that will make you the money. Because if you can identify a trap, okay, you'll know not to enter it. For example, last night, we all saw this W pattern here, and everyone was being very hopeful that the W formation was going to play out and that we were going to see this area here, okay? It didn't play out. But we all knew that there was no entry to be taken. So it can do whatever the hell it likes. As long as my money's sitting in cash, it doesn't matter to me what Ethereum does. You know? I have no bias to Ethereum, whether it goes up or down. Okay, I'm a holder of Ethereum, but that's a long-term move, okay? But as a trader, your job isn't to care about what Ethereum does at a point in time. Your job is to capitalize on its move from one area to the next. Traders are not biased. They buy when it rises, they buy when it sells, they do all sorts. They trade every direction possible, okay? They don't have a bias. They make money when it rises, they make money when it drops. And you need to understand that. If you've been buying Ethereum and you've been adding into a long, great, you're making money, cool. And now that it drops, doesn't mean you can't make money on the drop. You're a trader. You need to learn to adapt. You have to diversify your ability as a trader to adapt to unknown conditions. This is how you evolve as a trader. All right? It's how you grow as a trader. Now, if you don't put yourself in those circumstances where you have to say, right, I can't enter right now, I need to sit tight. All right? Or, oh, I need to trade, I need to better myself, Guys, you improve yourself 10 times more as a trader by not trading. Why? Because you're learning to sit on the sidelines. You're learning to wait for that kill shot. This right now is taking out all the dumb money that's coming into the markets right now. All the dumb money, all the Monday morning motivation guys who want to get away from their mundane lives and they want to try and strike it rich by coming into the market, and they're getting squashed. All right? Monday kills the dream, okay? It kills the dream for the retail trader, but it prepares us for the run. Monday, false move, week beginning. That's how it is. The blue line is the 800-day moving average. Yeah, man. You have to be relaxed. Don't be fearful when they drop. This is it. Fear. Creating fear. Oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Ethereum's dropping. Oh, man. Shall I go short? Shall I go short? Yeah, man. Let's go short. Let's go short. Bang. Swiped out the zone. Reversed. Trapped all the shorts. And now they're sitting on the sideline, scratching their head thinking, shit, I'm going to get liquidated, man. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? You know? Alejandro, there's no course, there's no book, you know, it's just my experience of how I'm translating the markets, you know. The strategy that's created by this guy, Trader at Home, and the Market Maker Method by Steve Mowin, you know, it's taking those two systems and putting them together. I've effectively created a hybrid. I've taken two schools of thought. Both guys talk about market makers, and I've brought them together to create this hybrid approach to trading. Coupled with my experience in trading as well, you guys have got the biggest edge in this game. I'm effectively guiding you guys, you know. I'm helping you guys avoid making the mistakes that I used to make. Look at Ethereum spread, man, from 500 to 1100. What's that? What do we know about that? They're working the lows. They're widening the spread, taking out people's orders who are trying to catch the lows, you know. There was no confirmation last night, my friend. How to day trade from home, the beginner's guide to trading psychology and proven strategies for success. Alejandro, sorry bro, man, no discredit to the author, but that's only going to give you limited knowledge. If you watch the streams, you'll understand that that information is not designed for you to make money. All right? It's designed for you to make the wrong mistakes. It's making you make the wrong mistakes, my man. You know, because conventional wisdom will tell you that price is rising. Okay, and that means the bulls are in control. It's a bullish market. No, it's not. We understand that when price is rising, it's not because the bulls are in control or the buyers. It's the sellers that are in control. All right? And when you understand that the seller's in control, because when you come into a marketplace, in order for you to buy, something has to happen. And that something is someone has to sell to you. There has to be an equilibrium, okay? And that can only be achieved if there is a market maker on the other end of your bet. Because if you want to realize a profit on your money, he has to give you liquidity so that he can get his other order filled on the opposite side of it, okay? So when you win, you use his money. When you lose, he uses your money, okay? Zero-sum game. And they don't teach that in the books, man. They say the bulls are in control, price is rising, price is rising. That's why retail traders buy at all-time highs and market makers buy at all-time lows. You know? By knowing that alone is going to save you a ton of money. Look what's happening here. They're dropping price. You wait for price to rise, come back to the 50-day, retrace, continuation to the upside. What have we got? A lovely W. You know, I'm an artist by trade. I can draw straight lines. You know? What's happening, Adriana? Guys, what I'm giving you is this. All right? Wow, look at that, man. Look at that. That beautiful candle. Wow. Taking out so many orders. It's disgusting. This area's locked now, man. This area could be locked. Guys, what I'm talking about on my streams is this. Okay? I'm giving you the meta game of trading. No one talks about the meta game. No one talks about the game behind the game of trading. You know? They don't talk about it. Right? Because it's like the secret. All right? And just by telling you guys, just by giving you the insight of understanding why when price is dropping, it's the buyers that are in control, okay? Gives you that edge so that you can then determine and say, right, based on a confluence of patterns or candlesticks, it's likely that price is now going to retrace back, all right? Just that knowledge alone, guys, just understanding that price rising means the sellers are in control, price dropping is the buyers in control. It gives you a massive edge. Massive. What's good, Brian? No. We can. I don't need to adjust my W. It's fine. I don't need to adjust it. I mean, I don't need to bring it down to the wick. You know, I mean, I'll do it just for the sake of it. But nah, to be honest with you, I'm not interested. This is a huge W. Absolutely huge W. This is going to happen probably. They're going to build this move up until about Wednesday, I think, unless it comes back very aggressively. Okay? Because what then it could do is this. It could come back very aggressively, test the 50-day moving average, retrace, come back and test the M2 pivot point. All right? Then rise back up. Okay? Then start forming a pattern in this area, then continuation to the upside. Okay? But we won't know. So guys, sit back, enjoy the tranquility of watching these market makers completely annihilate all these retail traders, the dumb money in the game. Pedro, will it test 52? We don't know if it will test 52. Let's have a look. Will it test 52? Yeah, it's testing 52 right now. Right? It's M0. It's testing the M0 point. Bitcoin came and taken all the orders out and swiped price back up. That's manipulation, guys. You know? How can you be in such a perfectly wonderful trend to the upside and then bang, it drops test of moving average? Why? Because they need to reset, man. They need to get some more money. They need to realize profit. Remember, they're building shorts at higher prices. Bang, they've realized the profit, reset the market again. Done. That's how it works. Welcome to trading, guys. My voice makes you calm. Guys, I don't want anyone trading, man. Don't be putting yourselves in these circumstances, guys, man. You know? Don't trade Mondays. Let today be the last day you ever trade Mondays. Stop paying these guys. Irfan, thank you very much, my friend. No, Irfan, thank you. That's fine. Justin, well done, bro. I remember you coming in last week, man. And you were asking questions like, what's a pin? You know? What's a market maker? Well done, bro. Wow. Chase Stewart, wild. Ether Gainers, unsubscribed from BitBoy, Crypto Cup, Crypto Zombie. Oh, wow. Ether Gainers Club, man, that's nuts. You unsubscribe from those guys. There's no buying, guys. In my forex strategy, okay, I do not buy on a Monday. Look at that. Look at that crappy range for a Monday. Who's trading this, man? Who's trading this? Who? Tell me. Where are you going to make money in this? I want to make money on this. I want to see a pattern. I want to see nice W formation. Retrace. Continuation, baby. I see the pattern. I want to make it. I want to make the money off it. Where's the retrace continuation here? Oh, what's that? Drop. Retrace. Continuation. Nah, it's no good, man, because I just swing it back up. New York reversals coming in, you know? Nah, man. Don't put yourself in that situation, guys. Wait for the move. Look at this beautiful move. You guys are getting the schooling right now, okay? You guys would experience money on the line during this trade right here, right? And you guys will always be trying to catch the low of the day, thinking that you're going to buy Ethereum cheaper, then you get squashed out, all right? Let the low be formed. Let the market maker start his profit run, and you then just ride the coattails. You know, you ride on that move, you know? Need to get percentage and relativity first. This is true. Wow. You know? Don't try and catch any daggers, man. You have to wait for the... All we're waiting for right now, guys, is the next leg up for the W formation. Okay, so it's going to rise and it's going to pull back. Test the 50-day, pull back. When it pulls back and forms a support at a key notable area, we will expect what? What are we going to see from that area? I'm going to draw it out for you. A little bit of schooling. What are we going to expect in this area? Tell me. What is that area? Come on. What are we waiting for on the second leg? Thank you. 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 Paps T. Alex D. Well done. That's what we want. We want a retrace, continuation, shifty candle. You know? Do you know what, Schmo? They don't listen, okay? You're applying the knowledge from these streams, okay, and they're not listening. Boy, let them pay the price. They pay to play, and it costs them. When we pay to play, we make a conviction, we follow through with it. We pay to play. When they pay, they get played. And that's the sad truth. Retrace, bump to the upside, shift. It's a shift candle, bump. Yeah, I'll accept that. Where best can I learn what you're talking about to better understand what you say? Unfortunately, at work, I can't watch the lives generally. Kevin, you're best just playing the streams over in your spare time, my friend. It's not like you can buy a book and it will say buy retrace continuation. You know, this is just my experience. I'm telling you from 10 years of experience, okay? I can put all this information in a book, but you're still going to want to have an explanation to it. And there's no better way of doing it than, you know, doing a live. It's the best way that we can learn, guys. Swimming with the sharks. A shift candle, Justin, is when it moves out of a confined zone. All right? When it's stuck in a zone, it's when the market makers are accumulating. They move price out of that zone. Makeup artists, if you know, be my guest to buy. It's no financial advice from me, but as an investor, there is no other better time to invest. You doesn't matter where you buy. If you buy an all-time high or an all-time low, it doesn't matter. It's it's fundamentally not in your interest to try and profit from it in the next 5 minutes or the next 2 hours. You're in it for the long run. But don't make the decision, okay, to change that. So don't go from investor to trader, then trader to investor. Don't make that decision because you'll burn your money. Make a purchase, leave it. Yes, that's it. Event X Horizon, increased volume to the upside, retrace. That's it. If you, Matt Curb, listen, if you want to try and catch, this is why we wait for confirmation. Personally, I would probably trade this. I would trade this move. I've seen it thousands of times. Okay, I will drop down to the 5-minute time frame. Watch this. This is how I would trade it. I'll drop down to the 5-minute time frame. Okay. Wait there. I drop down to the 5-minute time frame. You can see here, okay, that price effectively, where is it? Here's the candle action. What do we see there, guys? What do we know about the number 3? If anyone was in the live last night, what do they know about the number 3? Hey, man, don't call me a legend, man. Legend means I'm dead. You know? What do we know about the 3? What do we know? We know market makers do things in 3s. All right? So what have we got? Vector candle 1, vector candle 2, vector candle 3. I'm trading the close of this candle. They move in 3s. There it is. You'll know because last night's stream, we talked about it. The number 3. 3 is the magic number. They induce, snap back down, retrace. My entry is either the close of this candle or just as it's about to close, or maybe just slightly after the open. Okay, look at that. That's my entry there. All right. But guys, do not copy me. Do not copy that trade because you'll then say, but you said that you should do this. No, do not ever copy my trading. Never copy it. Look, spike to the low, back up. I'm showing you just to demonstrate that the longer you guys come to these lives and these streams, okay, the more and more confident you're going to be placing these sort of trades. These sort of trades for me are 10 years in the game. I understand the levels. I understand how much exposure I'm happy to put down, okay? Do not come to these areas or these types of price. Wait for price to form a pattern, okay, and then get out when it's complete, or enter when it's ready and get out when it's complete. All right? Do not ever copy that trade. I don't want you to fall into those traps. All right? We're waiting for confirmation. That's what we want. All right? Living legend. You can't hear me. Nah, you can hear me, man. I'm speaking kind of loud still. Are we expecting a leg down? Yes, NADPAD, we are. Thing is, there's two things that can happen right here, guys. We can either get a very sharp V formation, okay? Retrace continuation to the upside, all right? Or we could get a whole W formation forming. But what I need drop down, which is what we've had, rise, retrace to come down to take some of the level, and then continuation. I don't want no, I mean, if the strength's there, then fine. Okay, but we need to wait and see what the market makers have got for us. Remember, it's Monday. It's still happening. Got me concerned there, Ginger. Nikki, I'm 35. And apparently I don't sound it. Apparently I don't sound it. I don't know, is that a compliment or... I mean, I remember I went to Weatherspoons one time. When I was about 32. I went to Weatherspoons and the guy tried to ID me for a knife and fork. I say, you having me on, bro? Come on, you must be pulling my leg. You're IDing me for a knife and fork, bro. You just brought me a steak without a knife and fork, and you're IDing me for a knife and fork at the bar. What are you coming with, bro? And that was the day I clean shaved my face. You know, when I shave my face, I look like a virgin, man. No worries, Alex, man. My time frames are 15 minute an hour. Let me bring up Bitcoin for you. There we go. Touch fun jaded, man. I just knew someone was gonna say it, man. Come on. I know, man. It's scary, and you look jaundiced, looking like you're anemic or something when you shave your face. Yeah, man. All right, guys. I'm just gonna go tend to some business. I'll sort my daughter out. I'll be back with you shortly.
Wave. I'm in it for keepsake. In the field with the cleat lace. Beat freak with the bare face and a slick tongue. That's what she say. She look good. She a big tease when she bite lip with the wink face. Hella bad when she throwing it back. She bring that my way for the team play. For Pete's sake, I'm above average. I padded my stats. I gotta matter what he say. I'm the 2010 young LeBron James off the backboard. Type of bad boy. Hold it down for the task force. If I run his fade, then you ask for it. Niggas cross need to laugh more. I keep it 100 on dashboard. The live show needed passport. Cause the beat bounced to the cap torn. Feel like I live it fast forward, but I asked for it. Misfit got a quick lit on a crash course from the tattered garment to the tabloid. Spoke how I live it to existence. Might be ahead of myself, but the bank account did jump up a couple figures. But like nobody could fuck with us. I'm a flight risk. I play among the stars in the Hollywood Hill. The space station couldn't even get in touch with me. Praise faith that I stuck with it. Wave. No, I really can't complain. Everything is straight. I've been on a wave. But everything I say turn into the real thing. I tell her run it up, cause you know it ain't a thing. We made it out the slums, the words on the page. Everything is straight. I've been on a wave. But everything I'm saying turn into the real thing. I've been living like I'm famous. Like I don't show my face as I'm jumping on the stage. Like I'm living in a daydream. Lost in imagination. She only want me when she fade. She quick to tell me I'm a fade. She ain't told no lie, she love it when I catch my cadence. She gone off the deep end, pull up every week, and I hate to let her down, but I'm in a fast life, so you never slowing me down. Heart rate jumping like you know sleep out. How you switch up, you always help me down. Wonder why I turn into a code of me now. It could be worse, right? I got where I'm at without no work-life balance. You tell me that it's love, but I'm knowing that it's malice. Squad with me, God, cut us from the same fabric. No, I really can't complain. Everything is straight. I've been on a wave, but everything I say turn into the real thing. Tell them run it up, now you know it ain't a thing. We made it out of slums with the words on the page. Everything is straight. I've been on a wave, but everything I'm saying turn into the real thing.
Backlash written on me, card rubbing on a glass bowl. I've been ballin', free my ladies in the counter now. I'm already out, already on the countdown. I'ma set it right. Got the backlash written on me, cold running from the pole, and it's on me. Don't know which way we're going now, I don't wanna know it. Might as well be going down, I don't wanna know it. I got the backlash written on me. Card robbing on a glass bowl, I've been ballin'. Free my ladies in the counter now, I'm already out. Already on the countdown, I'ma set it right. Got the backlash written on me. Cold running from the popo, and it's on me. Don't know which way we're going now, I don't wanna know it. Might as well be going down, I don't wanna know it. Yeah, come and get it, clock is ticking for my riches now. Yeah boy, counting commas in my kitchen now. Yeah right, Colorado ain't my region now. But now I'm headed out there anyhow. Set it out like I'm headed out for the big amount. Shoot it out like I'm heading out for the pictures now. How many people could do it the way I did it now? I really mean it, I feel like the only one around. Whoa, while I'm at it, I ain't kidding, I won't have it. Try and wait for me to slip, I ain't no Bambi. I'll be center in a rink, I'm Joey Sackage. And when you see me, I just came out with the hat trick. Oh God, don't be stressing with the magic. Acting out cause you ain't never seen no rabbits. All them bunnies, they be helping me imagine how I tell them that the man has got the backlash written on me. Card robbing on a glass bowl, I've been ballin'. Free my ladies in the counter now, I'm already out. Already on the countdown, I'ma set it right. Got the backlash written on me. Cold running from the popo, and it's on me. Don't know which way we're going now, I don't wanna know it. Might as well be going down, I don't wanna know it. I got the backlash written on me. Card robbing on a glass bowl, I've been ballin'. Free my ladies in the counter now, I'm already out. Already on the countdown, I'ma set it right. Got the backlash written on me. Cold running from the popo, and it's on me. Don't know which way we're going now, I don't wanna know it. Might as well be going down, I don't wanna know it. I got the
What's going on, guys? Unfortunately, now I have to end the stream. I'm going to be on my travels. I need to make a move. But I'm going to be back in tonight, 9:30, 9:45, and we're going to discuss today's price action. I'm going to go over the key levels and see what Ethereum does. You know, don't feel sad that the stream is ending. It's all good. No trade should be taken anyways. All right? Just let this pattern play out. Take some time away from the chart. Don't chase any trades. Do not place any entries right now. All right? The idea is to capital preservation at best. You know, I knew you'd be like that, Jaded. Sorry to burst your bubble, bro. You know? But yeah, just make sure that everyone tonight, make sure you join the Discord, all right? Because that's where I update everything, okay? And we're going to talk about Ethereum. We're going to talk about this big crash. You know, the great crash of the crypto market. My days, man. People believe the hype, you know? It's not right. How they induce people to get scared. Scaremongering, propaganda shit right there. But anyway, that's another story. All right? Thank you very much. Thank you, Serena. Thank you, Irfan. Thank you. God bless you, my friend. All right? Remember, guys, don't place no trades. Just sit back. Come away from the chart. Monday, false week move beginning. Done. You know, let them piss around with the range. Let them just do what they need to do with it. All right? We start on Tuesday or tonight, Hong Kong session. All right? We'll deal with the Kong later. Wicked. All right, and brothers and sisters, take it easy, and I'll catch up with you guys later on. All right? Stay safe.